All right, so for shrimping, I'm going to be pushing off my top foot and my bottom leg is dead. I'm pushing my knees towards where my arms are rather than pushing my butt way back. That way, this knee is going to come right to where the hip goes and just slide in the hip pocket. Then I'm going to back my shoulders out. So shrimp, back the shoulders out. So from this angle, dead leg, shrimp, shoulder, shrimp, shoulder. Then switch to the other side, and same thing.
Okay, so now we're doing the reverse shrimp. So our bottom leg is going to be doing all of our work. Our top leg is going to be in the air. We're going to have our hands in front of us. We're going to crunch forward. Our bottom leg is going to pull our butts as we push our hips forward to scoot our butts down the mat. Here. We're going to switch sides. Here. And here. Back the other way. Okay, so back retention drill for warm-ups. So he falls to the side, scoots his hips out. As my leg comes off, he scoots his hips out. I'm losing him. So I'm going to drive up to my knees here, get tight to him. I'm going to throw my leg over and pull him back to the other side. And now he's going to scoot his hips out and away here. This is the easy side. I'm going to drive him up. Get my knee tight to him, throw my leg over, pull, drop him back to the other side. He's escaping, driving him up, getting my knees close, throwing my leg over, lifting him, dropping him back to the other side.
All right, so we're going to start with a bridge. We're going to come up onto our toes. We're going to bring our hips up to the ceiling. I like to come up to a shoulder, right? So we're going to start with a big bridge to one shoulder. Then we're going to come back down without our butt touching the ground. We're going to come back up to the same shoulder, and we're going to step over. Big step over, and then a big back step. And then we're going to come back down without our butt touching the mat, and we're going to come back up and bridge one more time. And the third time, we're going to come through, thread the needle with our foot, and then bring it out. And we're going to come do the other side, right? Same thing. We're going to come up to a shoulder. We're going to come up to the shoulder and step over, back step, back into our position, and then one more time, bridge up, thread the needle through, and come back.
Back take from the guard. She's got her grips. Everything's good. Cross side hand. Grabs the lapel. My hips come up underneath. Get my grip here. I'm going to use my legs and my arms to pull forward, circle, and push her arm away from me. This leg is going to sit me up. I'm going to grab her hip, move out, grab her hip, move out, step my bottom hook in, step the top hook in, get my safety belt. From this angle, here, underneath, here, break, sit up. This time, I'm going to grab the cuff of her pants. This helps you pull them over a little bit better, right at the hip. Pinch my elbow, move my hip, step my hook in, get the back. Okay, lapel chokes. Number one lapel choke here. We're heavy, we got good control. I'm trying to get the rear naked, but she's pulling down on my arm, making it really hard. But what that's gonna do is it's gonna open up for me to grab this, because for the number 1 lapel choke, I want to pull it across her neck. And she's already pulling down. Open this up, grab the collar. I don't want it too deep. Grab this collar wherever I want it. This is going to punch straight down, and this is going to come across. I'm going to move my head off to the side. I'm going to straighten my arms. Okay, that good? Okay, next, I get this lapel choke, and now she's pinching down on this too much, and she's defending, and I can't get this lapel here. I'm going to turn my hand so my palm's facing my head. I'm going to punch my arm straight so it gets nice and straight and nice and long. Then I'm going to bring her off to the side as I circle this hand back to my chest. She's weak out here. The back of my hand goes to the back of her head, and then I straighten my arms. Lastly, if I can't get this arm to separate from her body, I'll still be able to pull this hand out. Okay, so I'm going to be here, I'm going to stay tight, I'm going to pull this hand out, I'm going to grab the knee, and then I'm going to swing this leg. I'm not just going to pick it up on her shoulder, I'm going to swing this leg. And then as I swing that leg, I'm going to drop her in a pocket. Grab the knee, dropped her in the pocket, right around the corner. Now that I'm here, I can pull this across the neck, and I can extend my hips. One more time on that. This, keep it tight, grab the knee, swing the leg, dropped her in the pocket, push away. For both of these, we're gonna do a couple of attacks. I want to have the arm that I've got the seat belt on bottom. I'm gonna come here, okay? Basic back retention, foot on the hip, heel across, okay? I can't get the choke, I'm fighting with her too much. I'm gonna go for the arm bar. I'm gonna keep this, I'm gonna punch. My elbow comes over her head and I frame. This foot's across. I hook the hip, this leg kicks wide, and then I drop her down into the arm bar. I'm so tight, I got her shoulder off the mat. This is to my hip. I keep my Kimura grip. I will go towards the legs, circle the thumb up for the finish. I'm on the back, go to the side, basic position, hook, punch, swing the arm over, leg swings wide around the head, into the pocket, here. And triangle, same thing, we're on the side, my foot goes in the hip, I come across, but now for this one, I really got to keep this tight. This foot's going to come to the mat. I'm going to move my hips way far back. I want my hips about even with her shoulders. Here, my knee's going to come up and my knee is going to come to her shoulder. And then I'm going to fishtail my hips. My heel's going to come to the ceiling and it's going to drop her down in that pocket. I'm going to pull. This leg's going to come over. Grab the shin. Grab the arm. I bring my foot to the mat. Rock to the other side. Foot goes to the hip. Back. Ratchet the choke. Arm above the head. Lock it up and squeeze.
All right, positional training this week. We're going to do the same as we've done the last couple weeks, except we're going to start in guard and then go to our back take from the guard. When we get to the back, we're going to attack the back with our submissions. Again, submission wins and resets to the guard to restart, or escape from the back, resets, and we start again in guard and make that transition to the back and go live. So that's our positional training this week.